Your identity isn't only your job title or what you do for a living. Your purpose is not only in the work that you do for your job, your side project, or hobby. The total sum of all the hats and roles you wear as a human being makes you who you are. Please keep this in mind as we go through this reflection journey. Rediscover yourself and uncover what you truly want as a working mother. Use this process, identify the gaps and obstacles you might not be aware of that are holding you back from having the life that you want. How do you manage it all? Work-life balance? Oh, please. I want to have kids, but will it damage my career? When is the right time? How can I find time for myself? I feel like I'm losing myself, juggling career and motherhood. If these questions resonate with you, you are in the right place. Being a working mother is hard. Yes, life is hard. But should it be this hard to have a career and be a great mom? No, it shouldn't. I get it. I've been there, Mama. I'm Unique Anthony, your host of the Rockstar Career Moms podcast, a former recruiter, associate director of career services, and frustrated working mother turned empowerment cultivator coach and advocate for working mothers. My struggles as a working mother ignited a passion within me to support moms like you. After years of surviving in frustration, I finally got to the root of my challenges and learned how to overcome them. Like you, I want to thrive in both my career and motherhood without sacrificing myself in the process. Both my professional experience in recruitment, staffing, and career development, and my personal experience as a working mother taught me how vital real support and effective support systems are. Working mothers need support. You need support, Mama. Now I'm using that expertise in everything I've learned and continue to learn to support you. Join me and my guests each week as we raise awareness, spark change, and build the support systems we need to thrive. Together, we'll create the working mom lives we not only want, but need and love for ourselves and our children. Working moms, it's your time to rock. Let's do this, rock stars. Rediscover yourself and uncover what you truly want as a working mother. Hi there, rock stars. Welcome back to the Rockstar Career Moms podcast, the go-to resource for women who want and need to have successful careers and be great moms. Today, we're taking the next step in your journey to rediscovering yourself. In episode 2, we reflected on the phase of life where you focused on building a strong foundation by checking off your success boxes before becoming a mother. These were the accomplishments you pursued that helped you to create the foundation of safety, security, stability, and success. Today, we're reflecting on the phase of life when you transitioned from being a career woman to becoming a career mom. For my career women and young ladies that are in your preparation phase of life, where you're focused on developing yourself, you're probably in a phase where you can't even fathom becoming a mother at the moment. And you're in the phase where you're checking off your success boxes that will help you build the foundation you want for your life. Use this process as a tool to help you start envisioning how you want your transition from career woman to career mom to be. Use the information that you learn here when guests and I share our working mom stories as research to help you consciously create the working mom life you want. That's for my career ladies that are not even at a stage where you are thinking about becoming a mom or feel ready to become a working mom, but you want to start gathering the information and researching to help when you get to that place, you can consciously create the life, the working mom life that you want and need. All right. The Rockstar Career Moms podcast is for high achieving women who want to have successful careers and be great moms. The tips, tools, and stories and strategies here are curated and designed with you in mind. No matter what phase of your working mom journey you're in, you'll find nuggets here. A caution and acknowledgement before we continue. Your journey of becoming a working mother may not have been one where you had the opportunity to build the foundation you wanted before becoming a working mother. Or you may have been building your foundation, checking your success boxes simultaneously as you became a new working mother. I lived through this, guys, with my mother. She was checking her success boxes when she became a mom. Our journey to becoming working mothers is different. I encourage you to filter this process through your journey of becoming a working mother. I also want to caution you that as you listen to the podcast, you might unknowingly block yourself from receiving the information because your working mom's journey is different. Again, use this process as an opportunity to help you understand yourself better, identify the gaps and obstacles you might be not be aware of that are holding you back from having the life that you want, and give yourself grace as you go through this process. Give yourself grace. This podcast was created to support and empower women, women that want to thrive juggling careers and motherhood without sacrificing themselves. All right? And there is no one size fits all solution to the frustrations of working moms. In the space where I support working mothers worldwide, I use proven systems and strategies to help you identify the root cause of your frustrations and overcome them. So just take this in mind and allow yourself to receive the information. All right. I acknowledge that your journey of becoming a working mom may be different from mine and what I'm sharing. So this is just a heads up to you that I acknowledge this, and to give you a heads up that unknowingly you may put these blockers on that will prevent you from receiving the information, the tools, the nuggets being shared here. And you may even have had like a moment where you wanted to change the podcast or do something else or just end the podcast, right? Am I right? I encourage you to filter the information again through your working mom's journey and take what you need to help you now in this season of your life. You got this, rock star. I see you. I get it. I know. I understand. Let's do this. As busy working mothers with multiple demands, fighting for your time and attention, I want to share a few tips to help you mentally prepare and get the most out of this podcast episode. I will be guiding you through the phase of life where you went from being a career woman to a career mom. As you listen to certain prompts and questions, they may spark or trigger something within you as you reflect. Take note, write it down, okay? Take note of those and write it down. The intention of today's episode can be summed up in three words: understanding, clarity, and empowerment. Today's episode is designed to help you reflect on your transition from career woman to career mother so that you can uncover what you truly want and gain clarity on the internal and external obstacles standing in your way of living the working mom life you want, and also help you remember who you are. I hope by going through this reflection journey, you also remember how amazing you are. It's not always easy to see ourselves while we're in the battles, fighting to create the lives we have. This is an opportunity for you to step back and rediscover yourself like never before. A chance for you to see yourself, see the amazing skills, talents, and experiences you have within you, and use everything you've learned to now consciously create the working mom life you love, letting go of what no longer serves you, and thereby creating the space, time, and energy you need to have the working mom life you truly want and need now in this season of your working mom life. Keep your focus on what you want your working mom life to look and feel like as I guide you through the reflection process. The vision you have for your ideal working mom life, where you're juggling career and motherhood, how you want and need to. Think about living the working mom life you love. Use this as a tool as you reflect to understand yourself better, identify those obstacles in your way, and recognize how you overcame your challenges. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Booker T. Washington. I will repeat this quote for you again. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. Booker T. Washington. Remember who you are, Mama. Recognize how amazing you are as we go through this process. I'll share a bit of my journey going from career woman to career mom. Oh man, my journey going from career woman to career mom was long. After graduating college with my undergrad degree, I focused on developing and advancing my career. I went back to school after working for a few years and got my master's degree to gain the credentials that would help me gain higher level positions and increase my earning potential. I was married for several years before we started trying to get pregnant. My husband and I spent the first years of our marriage working to build and advance our education, careers, and lives. Unexpectedly, my journey to become a mother wasn't as fast as I planned it to be. That's life, right? It hardly goes as we planned. It's anatomically impossible for you to be pregnant. I couldn't believe she said that to me. Part of my brain understood what she meant, but my gut said differently. Yes, the facts, data, and experts said I couldn't. And despite countless negative results, something within me said to take a pregnancy test. That was the response I received when I asked to do a pregnancy test before my scheduled procedure at one of my fertility appointments. I was told it's anatomically impossible to be pregnant. Um, it took everything in me at that moment to not go off on that nurse. In my head, I was cursing her out with some choice Jamaican words, but all I could manage to say was, I always have hope. We found out we were pregnant that day. Through this process of reflecting on my journey, I have learned that my drive to do this work in supporting working mothers stems from my struggles. I understand women who, like me, worked hard to check the boxes to have a successful life, doing all the things we were molded to believe would help us rock being working mothers, only to be hit with surprises, astonishment, disappointment, doubt, overwhelm, anger, and confusion when we transition from being career women to career mothers. I see you, Mama. I see you. I am you. Needless to say, I had a long time to think about and prepare to become a working mother. Now we will begin your reflection journey. All right. So let's begin your reflection journey of going from career woman to career mom. The mission of the Rockstar Career Moms podcast is to support and empower you to thrive as a working mother, to thrive in your career and motherhood. We focus on two key main areas: self empowerment and career empowerment. Empowering you starts with self empowerment. So, our focus is on self empowerment first. As a former recruiter and career coach, I have seen the advantage someone has when they have clarity in what they want as an individual and how that helps them gain clarity in their career aspirations. As we go through the journey of reflection, you'll not only become more self aware, but also gain deeper awareness of your career aspirations. Mama, you are the common denominator in all the roles and hats you wear as a working mother, juggling career and motherhood. Unfortunately, we live in a society that pushes us to show up at work like we don't have children and mother like we don't have careers, right? Your identity isn't only your job title or what you do for a living. Your purpose is not only in the work that you do for your job, your side project, or hobby. The total sum of all the hats and roles you wear as a human being makes you who you are. Please keep this in mind as we go through this reflection journey. You are the common denominator in all the roles you have. And that's why we're focusing on you and your self empowerment first to help you uncover what you want. Because when you know who you are, what you want, and have the right support, you become truly unstoppable. Let's continue with your rediscovery journey. We will reflect on 8 stages in your career woman to career mother journey. First, we will begin with when you were preparing for motherhood, then being pregnant as a career woman. Thirdly, we will do when you are preparing for your baby's arrival. And fourth, when you went on maternity leave and being on maternity leave. And then when you return to work as a new working mom. And next, we will look at the time you were juggling life as a new working mother. Hopefully, finding your new rhythm juggling life as a working mom, juggling career and motherhood. Then we will look at what happened after you found your rhythm as a new working mom. As you reflect, keep an eye out for obstacles, challenges that were in your way, both internal and external obstacles, and also reconnect with who you are, your positive attributes. This is not only like to make you feel bad or look for the negatives, look for your positive attributes, look for your skills, talents, and strengths that helped you to succeed. Think on these questions as you reflect on your time going from career woman to career mom. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Did you intentionally transition from being a career woman to a career mother? In other words, did you plan, prepare, and actively pursue becoming a working mom? I've noticed that having time and space to mentally prepare can make a significant difference. It allows women to envision how they want their lives as working mothers. How was your transition going from career woman to career mother? Career moms 4 S's. We touched on this in episode 2. Did you have all you needed to feel safe, secure, stable, and confident that you would successfully juggle being a working mother? Did you have career and financial security, stability, and success? Did you have a supportive and stable partner or support system? Keep in mind that you may not have had the mental space to even dream about what you wanted your working mom's life to look and feel like if you didn't have your basic human needs met. That would have allowed you to feel safe, secure, and stable because you had to do your best with what you had while working to check those success boxes that made you feel safe and secure. It's through your hard work, determination, and resilience that you were able to become the successful working mother you are today. It's hard to dream and plan when you're busy fighting to keep a roof over your head, hold down, or find a good paying job while worrying about how you will care for a baby and yourself. Give yourself grace if you were not able to go into motherhood how you wanted to. Now we're going to look at the time when you were preparing for motherhood as we reflect on your journey of going from career woman to career mother. Think back to the time you were preparing for motherhood. How did you envision balancing your career and motherhood? Did you even think about quote unquote balance? What conversations, if any, did you have with your partner, family, or support system about your plans for balancing work, motherhood, and family life? Did you feel supported as you prepared for motherhood? Now we'll reflect on the period where you were pregnant as a working mother at work. What adjustments, if any, did you have to make in your career during pregnancy? How did your team, colleagues, and supervisor respond to your pregnancy? Was there a process in place to help guide you and your supervisor on the steps to take? Did your company have support systems for you as a pregnant employee? And did it make a difference in your experience? Example, longer or more flexible breaks, changing food policy to allow you to eat during meetings, or adjusting workstations, or making seating accommodations. I have two children, and my experience with was different each time, vastly different. How about your experience? Now let's go on to when you are going through preparing for your baby's arrival. What steps did you take to prepare for maternity leave at home and at work? Did you and your family discuss how responsibilities at home would change once the baby arrived? Did your employer offer adequate support or flexibility during this phase? How supported did you feel by your workplace and family? How supported did you feel as you were preparing for your baby's arrival at work and at home? All right, so now let's look at the period where you were going and being on maternity leave. What was your experience like on maternity leave? Who was your biggest source of support at home during this time? Did you feel pressure to return to work sooner than you were ready? Again, my two experiences were vastly different. The time going on maternity leave, being on maternity leave, vastly different experiences for me. All right, now let's look at the time where you were returning to work as a new mom. How did it feel to return to work after maternity leave? What adjustments did you make at home to help manage your transition? Did you have reliable childcare or help? How did that impact your experience? Did your workplace provide the support you needed as a new mom? That one like triggers some stuff for me. What were your biggest challenges in those first few months back at home? What were your biggest challenges in those few months back at work? All right, now let's look at the time when you are juggling life as a new working mother. What surprised you most about balancing work and motherhood? If any surprises for you, but what surprised you most about juggling work, balancing work, and motherhood? What do you now know that you hoped you knew back then? What do you now know that you hope you knew then? Now think back to the time when you were finding your rhythm as a new working mom. Is this time when you're finding your rhythm, you're finding your groove of what time to leave, your morning routines, how to do pick up and drop off. You're finding a rhythm, juggling career and motherhood. At what point did you feel like you found your rhythm as a working mom? Can you pinpoint that time as you look back? Think about it. At what point did you feel like you found your rhythm as a working mom? And what routines or systems help you feel more in control at work and at home? Looking back, is there anything you wish you had done differently? After finding your rhythm, what happened? Now let's look at this time, okay? So this is after you find your rhythm. Let's look at what happened after you found your rhythm. Did you take on more? What did life look like once you felt more confident as a working mom? Did you take on new responsibilities or pursued new goals at work and at home, in your personal life, in your professional life? Did you take on more? How did these changes affect you juggling career and motherhood? Okay, ladies, we just went through the 8 stages of your career woman to career mom journey. Remember, this is a process. So as you reflect on this phase, you're working to understand yourself better, okay? Give yourself grace as you go through this process and use it to help understand yourself better and to gain clarity on the internal and the external obstacles that may be in your way of having the working mom life that you want. And reconnect with who you are, your positive attributes. Look for your skills, talents, and strengths that helped you overcome and succeed. A bit more guidance, some pointers to help you identify external obstacles that you may have gone through that you did not even realize were obstacles as you went from being a career woman to a career mom. Okay? All right, so examples: unsupportive workplace policies, or managers or colleagues, lack of flexibility, maternity discrimination, or expectations of others. All these are examples of external obstacles that you may have gone through. Now, a few guidance to help you identify internal obstacles. Examples: time management, self doubt, guilt, perfectionism, fear of failure, or loss of identity. Can you resonate with any of these internal obstacles? Are you holding yourself to impossible standards? Are you holding yourself to impossible standards? As a high achieving career woman, transitioning during this time, were you holding yourself to impossible standards? Did you fear asking for help? That could be asking for help or to make adjustments at home or at work. Did you fear asking for help? Or even just speaking up and saying something as you realize you need to adjust as a new working mom? Did you fear speaking up or asking for help? Next, have your beliefs, values, and definition of success evolved? Next, are you holding on to things, people, lifestyle groups, or an identity that no longer serves you? This one for me. Are you holding on to things, people, lifestyle groups, or an identity that no longer serves you? Just a few pointers there to help you as you reflect to identify some internal and external obstacles that may have been in your way or still may be in your way that you are not aware of. So write them down and journal on them, okay? To help uncover and understand yourself better. A few pointers here to help you reconnect with your positive attributes and remember who you are. Reflect on your skills and talents and strengths that helped you overcome challenges and achieve your goals. What were the things that helped you overcome your struggles, overcome the obstacles, overcome the hard times? Times when, oh, you had no idea how you're going to manage doing it all or juggling it all. And what was that thing that I may not have even mentioned it here? Maybe it's a person or whatever support systems that you had that help you, or some training that you had. Like, what were those things that help you succeed despite the challenges? In a visualization exercise for you as you go through this, visualize your future working mom life. Focus on what you want it to look and feel like. Close your eyes and imagine your working mom life, where you're rocking life at home and work how you want and need to. What does a successful day juggling it all look and feels like? in your ideal working mom life? Guess what, mama? You get to decide. You get to decide. You get to define what being a successful working mom looks and feel like for you, for yourself, and your family. You get to decide. A few takeaways are what we would say a call to action in to help you as we close out this episode where you are reflecting on your time of going from career woman to career mother. Look up for those that trigger something, spark something within you, and journaling it to see what is there as you work to uncover and understand yourself better. First one, what do I truly want in my career and family life? Next, what external and internal obstacles are in my way? Next, what small steps can I take to move toward the life I want? So it doesn't have to be a big, major change. What small steps can you take to move towards the life that you want? If you could talk to that girl, that lady, yourself getting ready to become a working mom, what would you say to her? If you could go back and whisper words of encouragement to that new working mama, wondering how you know what, she was going to do it all, what would you whisper to her? If you could sit with that mama who's tired beyond belief after juggling morning routine, work, evening routine, and then having to find the energy to clean up, prep for the next day, and then put in a few hours of work for the next day, who's either pouring a glass of wine, coffee, or tea to get the dues done, what would you say to her? Write to that girl and lift her up while thinking of the working mom life you know she needs. The working mom life that you know you need, mama. Keep working to understand yourself better. Rediscover yourself or discover yourself, who you truly are for the first time. Let go of what no longer serves you. Enjoy the journey of figuring things out, gaining lessons along the way to help make you even stronger. So gain the lessons, enjoy the journey. And through the lessons you're learning in what people call quote unquote failure, that's how we get stronger. So enjoy the journey of gaining the lessons and becoming even stronger. It's time to create the working mom life you know you need now in this season of your working mom life. Yes, it's time. It's time to create the working mom life you know you need now in this season of your working mom life. As we wrap up this episode, let's just do a quick recap of what we covered. Today, we reflected on your journey going from career woman to career mom to help you understand yourself better, uncovering what you truly want, and identifying what might be standing in your way, as well as remembering how amazing you are. Go to our website for more working mom resources like our free Working Moms Balance Guide, and that's rockstarcareermoms.com. And grab the Balance Guide. It's a great kickstart to taking control of your working mom's life. You can also see all the podcast episodes in one place at rockstarcareermoms.com and click on the Rockstar Career Moms podcast tab, and that will take you to all the episodes. Okay? Thank you so much for taking this time to join me here today. I appreciate you. I commend you for making time for yourself in the midst of juggling all the things as a busy working mom. Join me in the next episode as we continue your rediscovery journey by dissecting your time going from career mother to frustrated working mother. You're a rock star, mama. You are a rock star. You have everything you need within you to create the life you want. It's my honor to support you as you uncover and unlock the answers within yourself. Let's do this, rock stars. You got this, mama. I'm over here cheering you on with my pom poms and my horns. I'm cheering you on. Much love and respect to you, Yamik.
Visit rockstarcareermoms.com for working mom resources, show notes, and our free Working Moms Balance Guide to help you kickstart your journey. Please subscribe, rate, and review the podcast wherever you listen, and share it with the working moms in your life. Working mothers need support. It takes a village. Together, we'll rock it.